Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Michael's Corner. Now, tonight, I was supposed to interview Chris Crow tonight, but um, having a hard time getting a hold of him. Um, I tried messaging him on a couple of occasions, but he's not returning any of my messages. So I am going to move past this and invite one half of in Indy Talk, Jesse. I Jesse really wants to be on my show tonight. So I am going to give him this platform and we're just going to talk about wrestling related stuff and that's about it. So let's not waste any more time. Let's bring my friend Jesse.
Hey, Michael, how you doing?
uh wow, I'm doing somewhat good,
Yeah,
but uh, it happens,
yeah,
it
yeah, but
happens.
yep. As you know, we interviewed Chris. I think it was last week, and he kind of forgot that he was supposed to be on our show, and he was at the gym. So I I can't speak for whether where Chris is, if he forgot or if he just
He
didn't mark
probably
it
did.
down.
Yeah, he probably forgot. But the show must go on. With or
That's right.
without.
That's right.
So that's the nature of the biz. I see that Jason Darvin 666 has joined.
Yes, that was a fun interview to do with Jason to get his background in wrestling, and it will be fun to see where his career goes.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen the interview or not, but he kind of takes his style and mixes it up with Bray Wyatt, Raven, and guys like that, and kind of incorporates it into his stuff. So
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch the live stream just yet.
yeah,
I'll
it's on
probably watch
Instagram.
it tonight, you know. I'll probably
Yeah.
watch it tonight. So um yeah, I've been pretty busy as of late. The last wrestling show that I went to
Mm-hmm.
was that Rudolph's Productions show in
Mm-hmm.
Northeast Minneapolis.
Right. Right.
Um, I really had a great time there. You know,
Oh,
I had a great time. Um, the wrestling action was great and and whatnot. So I'm glad that I got to be there. Um, and whatnot. Their next wrestling show, I believe, is next month. I believe it's August 19th.
mm-hmm.
So
Are you going to be doing anything live there, Michael, or are you just going to support the
I,
wrestlers?
I am going there to I'm just going there to support. Um, hopefully I can do some interviews. Hopefully I will. Hopefully they hopefully I'm not on like a little time restriction or whatnot, because
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna interview a couple of wrestlers, but due to time restrictions and whatnot, I wasn't able to do it because that venue that I was at, it closes around 9 o'clock,
Right.
and everyone's gotta be out of there, clean it up, and out of there by 9. So
Yeah, that's kind of I mean, when you're doing a podcast and you want to do something live, I mean, you kind of forget that restriction that is there. It's like, oh, you guys need us out of here. I mean, so far that hasn't happened with me and Jaron yet, and hopefully it doesn't happen to you anymore.
yeah, because it already happened to me once, and I understand. But when I'm at MAW shows, Eli, Brian, and David, you know, they always gave me free reigns to do whatever, and
Yeah.
I, I love going to MAW shows more because I do some interviews. I get to do some interviews and whatnot, especially with the system.
See,
System loves to be on Michael's corner, and I can hear him right now. He's like, he wants to surpass Bill Williams' record.
oh yeah. Speaking of records, I think the system holds most appearances on Indy Talk, but I mean that's neither here nor there. A lot of podcasts out there think, oh, if we got to try to get this guy on a number of times, and it becomes a war, and it's like we're all doing podcasts because we like doing podcasts. I mean, I could care less if I had a guest on 100 times. Doesn't mean that the next podcast is better than anybody else because they had someone on the show 200 times.
Yeah. I could tell you, Kyle Pro is also appearing on Michael's Corner 4 times. So,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then Bill Williams appeared on Michael's Corner 5 times.
Now you got the system wanting to break that.
Yeah, and Bill Williams doesn't want me. He doesn't want me to have the system break that record because you heard him said it a few months, I think 3-4 months ago, that he doesn't want the system run this. You
Well,
know.
speaking of our good friend the system, what do you think of him going back to the AWF again?
Oh my God. Well, when it's like I thought that Petey Brown defeated the system, that the system will be out of AWF,
Mm-hmm.
but it's good that the system is back in AWF.
I think it's going to raise the morale more with him being back because MAW they've been going almost every weekend, and the AWF is trying to go every weekend now. So I think that kind of helps with the system being back in the AWF.
Hmm. And I wanted to make my AWF return, but a couple of issues that come into play. It's like every time they book a show, it's so far out.
Mm,
It I can't. It's like I can get there, but getting back home will be like a challenge.
right.
And yeah, it's you know, I do love AWL. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I wish they booked the shows close by because
Right.
you know, because then it'll make it more easier and not easier for me. It's like I love AWL
Yeah.
and no doubt about it. And it's like I know that MAW is doing a couple shows near close to me, on August 13th. There's they're doing a summer Eat 2 show in
Right.
Prairie at some venue.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to that. But that's August 13th. That's the day before my birthday.
Nice. Nice.
So hopefully, hopefully do something. They'll do something special for me
Yeah.
and whatnot. So
Yeah. And yeah, I mean the promotions that I've worked for doing this podcasting thing, MAW and AWF so far, and Brian, Eli, and Dave, they've been really good about it. And Tony DiNucci, he's just been really, really good about it.
yeah, it's just that as long as you guys are good, he likes Michael's. Tony DiNucci likes Michael's corner. And it's like I said, this is no competition. This is no
No,
competition. We're
agreed.
just everybody thinks like it's a competition. It's not a competition. I've been there the longest. I'm the longest running wrestling podcasts around. I've been interviewing wrestlers since May of 2013,
Yep.
and and in 2014, that's when I branded it Michael's Corner.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been around a long time and saying whatnot. So,
Well, they need to put you in the Hall of Fame.
huh?
They need they need to put you in the Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame for being a good podcaster.
I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for that kind of recognition just yet
That's
because
big shoes to fill.
there's still more that I need to accomplish. Like my goal, I'm already a two-time Minnesota Indie Pro Wrestling Fan of the Year,
Mm-hmm.
and I am trying my best. Hopefully, MAW does a Fan of the Year at Grand Slam 5. I hope I didn't spoil the news, but that's,
They may. Well,
but
if
it
anybody
would
deserves it, it's you.
yeah. And I saw that one fan when he was awarded the Fan of the Year at Grand Slam 4 last year, they made him a title.
Well, I
So
could see you running around with a title.
you damn right. Hey, if they make me a title, I'm telling you, I'm gonna carry it everywhere I go.
Yeah.
And yeah, I received a trophy and a plaque.
Yep.
But now my next goal is getting that title.
Yeah, we'll put a bug in Brian's ear. Say, give Michael the Fan of the Year.
Yeah. Get the bling bling.
Well,
So
it's everybody's goal to be a Fan of the Year. It all
yeah.
depends on
if
All
they want to
depends
be fan
on.
of the year, they're gonna have to fight over me because I'm the only, as I know, I'm the only two-time, and my record has not been broken. I won't allow it. The fans, they can try, but let me tell you, it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna make them fight for it. You know.
Yeah, I hear you're pretty. I hear you're a wild one at wrestling.
Yeah, I'm in Michael mode. I'm in Michael mode, and I'm a pretty good tackler. So
Oh, that's why Bill and all them guys love it when you're there because it it's the energy that the fans feed off. They see you doing it, then they
Hey, what's up?
then they
yeah,
know.
He is on a podcast.
yeah, and that's what I do. Is my goal is to make sure that every fan sits on their seats, and when I chant something, I know I know they'll follow suit. And it's like just like I did at that Rudo show last weekend. You know, they um actually actually Jesse, get this. Um I think it was the brawler, and the brawler was in action and whatnot with his tag team partner, and they were facing against with um, the guy named, oh, I forgot this one wrestler named Rocky Rebel, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
and so guess what I did? I cheered for the both of them, and they they were pretty good. I mean, they beat up the brawler, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
when one of the wrestlers kicked the brawler in his nuts, I chanted, I chanted tiny wiener for the first time in a long time, and everybody,
Yeah.
the audience,
Which
the
is
fans
good, right?
was up. They were laughing,
Oh.
and I was laughing and whatnot. So it was good that I see, that the fans were laughing at that chant, and whatnot,
Right.
Mm.
you know. And then,
Mm.
during the main event match, I was chanting, "Hit the ref, hit the ref," and these fans just follow suit. So I had a good time. And there's one referee who happens to be,
See if Jesse can help
speaking Spanish and whatnot. And it's like
run over
he
there.
was he gets so mad every time.
All right.
Every time we chanted, "Hit the ref, hit the ref." He'll tell them I think in Spanish to shut up. And I was like, "Oh my God, I need to be here. I need to be at this Rudo show."
Yeah. Hey, Michael. I don't mean to cut this short, but I have to run.
All right.
Uh, tell you what. We'll do a part two of this. Maybe if you're not busy Saturday night, we'll do a part two of this interview.
Yes. In fact, I'm free Saturday. So
All
let's
right.
do a part two. All right.
Sounds good, buddy. So yeah,
Yep.
I'll be in touch with you tomorrow about it.
All right.
All right. Yep. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
Okay, yeah. He's gonna head over.
So that was a quick interview. Sorry that interview had to be quick. I just needed a guest on my show for tonight. But we is gonna do a part 2 on Saturday. I'm gonna invite Jesse back on here for part 2. So sure make sure you guys stay tuned for that. He will message me with all the details, and then I'll let everyone know. So, with that being said, you guys take care, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Michael's Corner.